Alright, welcome back. Trade recap number whatever, week of October 19th to the 25th. Let's just get straight into it. We traded twice this week, but we started a new combine on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure. We got 640 to end the week, and to start off the combine. But here are the trades we took, and I'll show you the loss we took that made me end up blowing the combine in the first place. Alright, so here's the first trade. We took it on micros because one, we only had $200 left, and two, the spread was also really high this day. The reason for entering this was because of I was thinking 630 reversals, and as you can see here, we entered on pink level because of the 1 minute, and there was a 5 minute fair value gap here. Price already tapped into the purple level, this general area of purple, from the 5 minute swing in New York, from the 1148 high to the 130 low. And I was just expecting bearish movement to the downside still for a quick scalp at 630, and it happened, but my stop loss was just too low. And when I marked out the 6 o'clock high to the 605 low in the minute time frame, I was expecting price to reject off of here and continue straight down. And we did have a little bit of a pullback, but then we continued and tapped green level, tapping into the 1 minute OB up here, and then continued down. I did have stops above here during the first trade, but I lowered it when I saw price came down to the 50%, and then I got stopped out, and then I re-entered after tapping green and just had a little bit better of an entry. And then once again we got stopped out by 3 ticks, and then price continued down. And at the time I was aiming for the 5 minute VWAP, and we had already rejected off of the 5 minute we already rejected off of New York mean. So I was expecting bearish movement to the downside, and we had that throughout most of the session up until Asia open. And when Asia opened, ripping bullish. I'm not gonna lie, when I did lose that combine, or reset it, I was scared to trade the next day because I was nervous about a setup. Saw great setups, I just didn't take anything because I was too scared to enter because I was just failing. But I overcame that the next day. Remember that failing is part of the process, and decided to catch shorts a minute and 30 seconds into Sydney Open. There's a lot going on, so bear with me. First thing I did was mark out the 230 high to the 430 low in the 5 minute time frame for this bearish swing. We have average session price of New York, a 5 minute OB up here, 1 minute order block as well, and a 5 minute and 15 minute fair value gaps, which are the purple blocks. And then we have midnight cluster. So I was assuming, since UJ had opened bearish and then continued up, I was expecting gold to open bullish and the impulse candle up and then continue down. And I've been realizing that it rejects off of either purple, green, or pink level, and then reverses a trend, or rejects off of them by the slightest amount and then has a continuation to the upside around 615. But we decided to take purple level, and we were only in drawdown for about $100 drawdown, so 21 ticks though. I took this on MGC because once again spread was high, and my stop loss was also going to be above green level, so it would have been a $500 loss. So instead it would have only been a $250, which is the amount I typically like to risk. And so we had a limit. The price tapped it at 106.01, and then just straight kept reversing. I almost did not get filled for my order though, because by 1 tick I was aiming for the pink level because of the first 5 minute fair value gap that was here. But I trusted it, and then at 615 we reversed and continued the trend down. And this session was low-key good. For every 15 minutes you could have caught something, but I only decided to catch the move from 6 to 622, and reason for entering was, like I said, purple level, average session price in New York, and the midnight cluster. And since we already achieved tapping into the New York average session price, we just continued down. And then the 5-minute order block here, we rejected off of and continued up, and then continued to go down. This may seem overcomplicated, but it was a very simple setup. Not few confluences, but really great confluences, and the paying attention to New York average price is always a go-to for Asia session. So once we rejected off of that, I knew we were kind of smooth sailing to the downside, but I only took 50% of the move because I expected either a push to the upside before coming back down and maybe tapping the order block. So I played it safe and only took this amount. But yeah, a short video, not too much going on. 2 trades this week, or technically 3, but 2 days we traded this week, and simple stuff. It sounded complicated because I kept stuttering and I didn't know what the fuck I was saying, so therefore that. But we'll be back next week, hopefully not doing what we did the other week and just absolutely blowing that shit. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you another day.